Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome to Mini Metro. Mini Metro at first looks like a bit of a puzzle game, but in the end of it, it's more real-time strategy. How you manage your time and how you manage basically what you do in this game at all times measures your success, like most games, but this game has kind of got a different feel, and I watched Norman Online play this game. You probably saw his Let's Look Up because he's quite a famous YouTuber. And he I don't know, he didn't seem to be quite good at it, so I thought I've played this for about half an hour, and both times I've got around 300 people, which after half an hour I thought was okay. So as I play, I'm gonna demonstrate what you do. Basically what you have to do is, this is not what the person is, this is where the person wants to go. And that basically just shows where they're going and where they're getting off. So it's not what the person is, it's where they want to go. It's not too important how to differentiate between the two, really. Basically what we have to do, in my opinion, the best thing to do at the beginning is to keep lines as small as possible, because you don't really have much in like sort of choice in how many locomotives you can have. Well, you sort of can, but as I'm saying, it's like you kind of don't want to. You don't want to use all locomotives on one line. You get 3 lines. The way I think best doing it is to make sure there is a different shape on each line, to keep it varied. And yeah, that's one of the best ways to do it. And now saying that, I feel like I've messed up slightly if we do this. Also, people don't really know how to like delete. Basically you just have to drag back, and that's around about it. Some people don't have to delete, so there you go. It's kind of I just worked out myself. To create a new line, you literally just drag on a shape, and that's about it. Making sure, trying to get a different shape every single time. Don't be afraid also to delete shapes. Deleting shapes, not deleting shapes, deleting lines. Deleting lines is one of the best ways to sort everything out, really. It's kind of cool. One of the main things in this game is that it doesn't have any music. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put no copyright sounds music over it, something like that, just so you have something to listen to, because it's kind of awkward. I agree with some people, like, this game definitely needs music, but because it's like an early access game, it's only £5 on Steam, and I think $7 on Steam. If you want to pick it up, I reckon pick it up definitely. I mean, I've not lost boredom for a £5 game. I imagine I'm gonna lose boredom within. I imagine I'm gonna be bored within the first, I don't know, hour, 2 hours. That's just the way I am. Let's go for another line. Get ready for the future. We've got 2 tunnels at the moment, so that's kind of okay. Tunnels, basically, I'm just gonna pause it for a second. In fact, I'll just keep it going. No, pause it. I just want to try and tie something. So tunnels. This is the London map as you saw when I clicked on it at the start. You need to use tunnels to either go under or over. It's not really important which, because it doesn't matter. You need tunnels to go across bridges, rivers. So let's just say that. So you need tunnels, so you can run out of tunnels, obviously, and you can gain tunnels every week. That's the thing. You gain new things every week. So that's a cool thing. So I picked tunnels. I think a bit tunnels. Because I don't really need another line yet, I suppose. I can't even remember what I picked. I'm just trying to guess what I picked. We got plenty of tunnels anyway, because we had a pretty fortunate spawn. It's a random spawn in every time where the shapes are. But the river's almost always the same. It's the River Thames, if you can't tell, because it's London. So yeah, let's start a new line. I can always never tell if I'm making any sense, because I'm kind of trying to think ahead. So like that. That's cool. Also, what I found out, a good way to do something is, if you want to cross lines, because you can't cross the line with a line, is if you find a stop which has the line that you want to cross, then you can cross it that way. If you understand what I mean, like here, I'm crossing the red line with my blue line, but because it's going through a station, it just works like that, which is kind of cool. We do have 1 locomotive, but I think that works on a line. I'm not too sure. We got a star. I think I should hook it up with 2 different stations, because right, not if you have a different shape on one of the lines, or just in general really, but especially if you have a different shape on one of the lines, putting 2 lines to one station isn't always a good thing, because if you don't have enough locomotives, it basically doubles demand, and if you don't have locomotives to be able to do that, we'll have a really long line that takes maybe like a whole week, which is a pretty extreme way of saying it. But say if it takes like a whole week for your locomotive to get to one side or the other, and it's double the demand, you can lose really badly. The main way of losing is overcrowding. Overcrowding is a huge way to lose. It's like one of the main ways to lose. Let's get this going up there. I'm not going to put the red one up there. Put the red one going across actually, because we want the red one to influence both sides. Considering it's not that big, the blue one's the biggest, definitely. We can do another line as well if we want, which I think is what we might do on the outside. So that's basically the whole game. I don't know why I keep on clicking on the lines. Oh, we don't have a tunnel. Okay, let's just do this then. For now, just that line. It's a very short line, obviously. But as soon as we get a tunnel, we'll get it going along the outside a bit to try and relieve some stuff. Even though it does double demand, it's kind of relieving a bit of stuff. It has a star in that one. Oh yeah. Another way of crossing over stuff is if you drop people off at stations. They can transfer, like if this is a bit of a weird example, but like if a vlogger says, oh, I'm transferring flight, like getting a transfer or something, or just in real life really, that's a better example, of someone needing to transfer a flight. It's kind of like this thing, you get off a station, you get on another one, so therefore you can use tunnels across that way. That's a strategy that I haven't really explored yet, but there you go. We've got a new locomotive, going to go for a new tunnel, because it's not that hectic, they'll need a new line at the moment. And really, the lines aren't really that long. So now we got a tunnel. We can go like that and like that, and probably like that. And that's pretty cool. But we only got 1 tunnel, I think. Oh no, wait, we get 2 tunnels per upgrade. Okay. Maybe like that. That's kind of cool. Like that and like that. Boom. That's like the longest tunnel I've ever done. That's kind of cool. So now we're explaining quite a bit of stuff. I'm just gonna play the game basically. It's gonna be good. I don't know whether to put music on it or not. I don't know. So you can, there is different quality settings, believe it or not. I've only messed around with the good one because I just started. I want to see if it's good enough for me to play for a while at least. And because I've only seen videos of it, and I thought it was pretty good. Any lines that are kind of busy? The yellow line, surprisingly. The longest line is probably worthy of a locomotive. So if you stick one here, that'd be nice. And depending on who's transferring or not, depends on whether this does well. But I think because this station is going to be the busiest station, because look, all is that 5? 1, 2, 3. Is that 5? 4. Oh yeah, 4. All 4 locomotives go to this one, and this square, depending on what other lines have, like say like all the lines apart from red and blue don't have the star, and all the lines apart from the light blue don't have the diamond in the square. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna wanna do this and this and this. Try and link them up. We're gonna want to get a new line soon, because the lines are getting very, very long, indeed, diddly do. The blue one is actually surprisingly long. I can't really differentiate between the light blue and the normal blue, or the dark blue and the normal blue. I'm not sure. Let's get another line. We don't need carriages quite yet, because it's not really overcrowding. If it was overcrowding, then I would need more carriages, but I don't. Also, the way I've varied everything, it's kind of like cool. The way I've done it. Don't really want that yet. And another line. I think leave it for now. Once we get like 1 or 2 start popping up, then I'll put another one down. But at the moment in time, we don't really need too much more stuff. Do we though? We got another one up there. This is a new shape entirely, so I think it's a pretty good time to actually do it. I don't know why I keep on clicking on the colours. It's probably annoying some people. If we get this going here, then here, then here. I'm not putting it into the square one. That's too much. Let's get it going like that. It's a pretty short one. That's fine.